Let's go. What's going on, family? It is your man, DeAndre Saxton, back for another video. If you haven't seen the update video of what I've been going on, make sure you look at the last video. But without further ado, let's hop straight in. Today, we're going to be talking about a new project that I'm launching that I'm so excited about. This is like 2 years in the making of things coming on together in my life, all together, and the focal point, which is today's video. I'm launching and announcing the High Ticket Hero program. So what is it exactly? And then I'll tell how we actually got about it. So the High Ticket Hero, what it is I'm helping coaches, experts, and knowledge brokers, so people that have an expertise. I'm teaching them how to create, sell, and scale high ticket coaching programs, mostly masterminds. Okay. So if you guys don't know, quick little summary. I worked with Bob Proctor back in 2020 through 2022, where I would sell a high ticket mindset program where I would take people through Bob Proctor's mindset coaching, and I would charge about $10,000 for it. It was a really cool opportunity that changed my life because it was like a franchise. I would pay Bob Proctor $900, and I would keep the rest of the $9,000 that I would sell the program for. And I ended up enrolling close to 300 people into that program, making over 7 figures within about my first 18 months in that business. And I built a lot of systems. My highest month was about 175, 200,000, something of this sort, that I did all by myself. No staff, no closers, all by myself. So one of the things and one of the skills I was able to master was high ticket sales. I've done over 5,000 high ticket sales calls for myself, and I was able to train and teach other people. So how this program came about was about a month and a half ago. I had one of my friends reach out to me. And she was crying on the phone. She said, DeAndre, I want to launch a program on Etsy. People are asking me to create an Etsy program. And she came crying because she was trying to start a program, but she didn't know how to do it. She didn't know how to sell it. She only wanted to sell her Etsy program for like $300. Now, granted, she had done over $4 million in Etsy, and like most people can't do that, those kind of numbers, right? And those are high profit margins on Etsy. So she had a skill set. She knew what to do. She just didn't know how to package it up and sell it specifically for an expensive price. She wanted to charge only $300 because that's what she felt like her self-image, her self-worth was. But I said, no, you got to charge a high ticket price. You got to sell it for at least $5,000 to $10,000. And she was so nervous. She's like, who's going to pay me $5,000 to learn how to sell on Etsy? I'm like, don't worry about it. You have to learn about how to sell it as an offer. And so, short story short, I was like, you know what? I'll fly into town. Like she said, she's one of my good friends. So I said, I'll fly into town. I'm only, I'm going to go to Atlanta for the weekend. I'll come back. I'll stay with you for 2 days, and then I'll teach you what to do. So I came, I stayed with her for 2 days, and I told her everything from how to package the offer, how to sell it. We went over sales scripts. We built a funnel. We did everything that I did for somebody like that I did to sell my 7-figure program. And guess what? In her first month, she did $100,000 in her own business. Coming from not even knowing what to say on a sales call to being so nervous. I remember practicing the script with her, to being able to do 6 figures her first month in her Etsy course was an absolute game changer, right? So I started thinking to myself, she wasn't the only one. At the time, I was like helping like 4 or 5 of my friends. One was a credit course, one was what was the other guy? YouTube automations, just different things. People were asking me help for. Another one was another mindset program. And it's a lot of work, let me tell you. So I couldn't pull myself in different directions. So I thought to myself, what if I was to create a program where I would teach people how to do this? Because they're asking me clearly, but I don't have the time to do that. So that's how High Ticket Hero ended up getting started. So in the next video, I'm gonna. By the way, the cart is open. So if you want to go ahead and look at more description, the wait list is in the description. But over the next coming days, I'm gonna be sharing some really, really cool stuff that we're working on behind the scenes, because the program is not available to buy yet. You can only join the wait list, but we have some really, really cool stuff coming out. I'm talking about custom softwares. I'm talking about getting rid of ClickFunnels and email campaigns and AI, like all that kind of stuff, and bringing it all into one spot. From AI chatbots to appointment setters to sales to CRMs, everything in anything that a coach or an expert needs to scale their business, we have a software that we have perpetually, that we have created just for you guys. We're talking about software. We're talking about sales skills. We're talking about so many different things. So over the next coming weeks here, I'm going to be teasing different things that we're working on behind the scenes, and giving you guys some really, really cool nuggets that you guys can take so that you can scale your own high ticket coaching program from start to finish. From how do you create the program, to how do you sell it, to building all the systems and automation, to eventually scaling to 100 grand a month. Because guess what? You can do 100 grand a month by yourself as a coach. I was doing it. I did 100K cash collected in about 10 days. So I know it's very easy to do by yourself, or if you want to hire people to do it. All of those type of things we'll be covering inside of High Ticket Hero. So this is my announcement video that we're starting on a journey that it's not open yet, but this is the journey. Very first video. So click the link in the description below, join the wait list, and I'll be putting out more videos teaching you how to become a hero in your life and scale to the moon. See you guys shortly.